not know how to get this leaves here. Try to get it on the side, please.
Welcome in, Blackie. Hello, Phoenix. So we are going to get this cleaned up so Blackie stops yelling at me that the bush needs to be trimmed. So yeah, it's a little overgrown, but we'll get there. We'll get it fixed. What have you guys been up to since we chatted last? Yeah, we'll have to cut that. I'll have to get the big loppers out to cut that dead stuff. Because the big ones are. Well, yeah, right there you can't be seen. Watching TV, what are you watching, Phoenix? And looking at your old channel, what was your old channel, Blackie? You're going crazy on that one. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there, I promise. We like to do it by hand. It's healthier for the bush. It can bring in disease. There is, Phoenix. We'll get there. You gotta go slow. When you're doing it with hand pruners, you go slow. For your old channel, you did, Blackie. You lost the phone and the login. Getting there, little by little. Hey, don't turn like that. Well, that stinks, Blackie. And you can't recover it. Yeah, baby, you're the only one in the family that is hard of hearing. You don't have to yell. Booger. I know he's. You see the profile, and there's certain times that you can see the profile. Oh, I gotta help Mama find the live. She's not very good at that. Give me 1 second. How much? So, okay, Phoenix. When you get back, I wanted to ask you what kind of weed trimmer you use. Yeah, Bod, we're we're working on the other side, but in order to keep it faceless, I had to move the camera because we kept moving into it. So yes, we are working on it. So we started on that side. It's pointed more down, so we should be okay. Yeah, it's at your shoulder line. So there you go. So yeah, son's working on it. So far, just the trimmings were there. Yeah, we use hand trimmers because it's just it's healthier for the bush. Yeah, and see what it does by using hand trimmers instead of like electric trimmers or gas trimmers is you still get growth on the inside. Whereas if you use those the shears, and we have them, don't get us wrong, it ends up you end up killing off the center of the bush. And as son pointed out, if we hand trim, he can still do it. So he likes helping out with this stuff. It's odd. The chores we want him to do, no. This kind of stuff, yeah. So we don't fight it. Baki, if you Baki, you do not need to stay up for us. You were in earlier. By all means, if you need to get some sleep, get some sleep. Watching a bush get trimmed is about as exciting as watching paint dry. So getting there, told you. See, the top's getting rounded. So Phoenix, did you say what shows you were watching?
Or show.
Oh, don't pull like that, bud. That's not healthy for the bush. Yeah, it's the tripod has one of those ring lights, so it gives a halo shadow. What kind of weed whacker do you use, Phoenix? I know you said you were weed whacking it, and I know you've done it other times too. We have an electric Ryobi that we use. Yeah, we don't use Black and Decker as much because the batteries don't work. Bud, don't pull on it. Cut it. Yeah, I will. Yeah, that thing isn't part of the bush. Give it all the way. And then after we finish this shrub, oh, it's gas powered. Okay.
We're gonna do crafts.
Yeah, after we finish this shrub, we're gonna do crafts.
Dad, this weekend we're probably gonna do a live where we build something, like actually build with wood. I just need screws and what's that thing called? The thing that you use to put screws into the wood. Yeah, a drill. Screws and a drill, because I have everything else. And I need that. I've never built something in my life. I don't
Those were
really.
going to be hard for you to get because they were deeper in there. All right. See? It's pointed down. Oh, you're watching the middle?
Oh, the middle. My friend walked up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's a fictitious town, but it's not. It's loosely based on a fake town that's not far from here.
Wait, really?
So, Blocky, I will say this: we don't officially say it, but if you watch enough lives, you'll find out what Son's and my name is pretty quickly. Because the people around us, Mama is not very good at not saying it, and other people that are around us aren't good at not saying it. So it'll come up quite a bit, actually. So it's a little Easter egg that if you listen in, you'll hear it.
I kind of put some in the bald spot.
No, it's just gonna dry out and turn brown, dude.
Some makes it look nice.
All right, here we go. Nice. We get the place that serves Scotch eggs most often. I don't have a fake name, Blocky, for real life. That's why we just go with Dad, Son, and Mama. We've never used a fake name. But the Renaissance Fair always has Scotch eggs, and it's something that the people that when we've gone, they like make sure that they always get a Scotch egg. I always get the Bud. Please stop doing that because it looks really bad when they dry out. I always make sure I get the mushrooms because at the Ren Fair, the best thing there is the mushrooms. So,
Oh, sorry.
don't.
I actually didn't need to put it in there.
We're gonna drop compost it, drop it in there for the mulch. All right, now that it's me trimming, I can go back to normal height. And then you can tell me if I mixed any spots. Yeah, I will say there's a lot of things in the middle that for us like make sense as far as like Midwest living. Welcome in, Matt. Yeah, we're still working on the haircut. It's getting there though. I'm not going to take credit for it. Some did a bunch of it. It's shaggy. I saw that, Bod. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I was never a big wrestling guy. So, not that, losing any icon or anybody, in fairness, is tragic. The Ozzy one hit closer to home for me than that. No. Hey, bud, do me a favor. You got your phone out? You got your phone out? So, come on, Trevor. Put that down. Go. right, how we looking now, chat? No, the bush will be better after this is all done. It'll actually be healthier. I got a little more down there that I gotta get. If you guys see anything that's standing out to you, you tell me. I think right there we're a little lopsided. I gotta bring that up. Okay. How we looking, chat? How we looking? You're coming this way? Okay. Looks Minecraft-like. There goes Son doing a little cross-country training. This tripod's never level, I swear. Is that better? All right.
Dead out.
All right. How are we looking? I know. It takes me a while. I keep going, and I think I'm gonna do just a little finish on it. I got a different tool for that. It's not random, bot. It's on our property line. So there's the property line right there. And then that brings you right to the neighbor's property line. So it's not random. It serves a purpose for your life. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is not the best tripod on the market. This was a, let's see what a tripod looks like. Oh, you're talking, yeah, it's like a Bush ghillie suit. I get what you're saying. I like it. All right, I'm gonna get the other two. All right. So where do you think it still needs it? Because again, I can't go. We keep it at this height, so this is the roundabout height. Oh, 100%, Matt. You absolutely do. I know I got some flyaways, so think of going to the barber. You got some flyaways here and there, but different tool for that. This is the get the chunks out tool. And we're just waiting for Son to do his lap around the block because we're timing him for an around the block bike ride. We keep wanting him to do these. As Phoenix knows, when you're running cross country, you got to get your legs under you. And getting him to run, especially as muggy as it is right now, is like pulling teeth. But you can get him on his bike. He'll do that. How long are you at right now? Again, how long are you at right now? Yeah, it took him almost 9 minutes to run around the block. There he is. Because he's not riding. He's just leisurely pumping his legs. That's crazy long, dude. Yeah, you were just leisurely riding. All right, go. I'd rather you do the other block, and you need to go get yourself a drink, and then, yeah, you got to do more than one block. Okay, get yourself a drink and take a break, and then go do the other block. All right, Mama, can you get the... Hey, he just wants to play. Be nice to him. Yeah, I'm bringing you out right now. Great place. Thank you. Sugar on top. All right, I promise I'll get this fixed. All right. So this is this way. Let's move it over here. Because I think I'm a little thick there. A little thick. With my Minecraft bush. Now it's going to be in my head. Ah! Okay. Ooh, it is hot.
Why wouldn't you see somebody in it?
Because good leaves. Okay.
But I want to do the same block.
Okay.
try to go faster, but there was a couple cars that were going.
I just want to come around the corner and you just leave to the right. And that thing really is going to be for cross country, going to go slow.
Now, let's see. So we good now? Blocky, go to sleep. It's totally okay. We will be back tomorrow morning. I promise you. It's time to spend time on my end with Remus and do a few crafts now.
I said someone would steal that fence.
Really? They would take the fence?
I think that's what it means.
In full disclosure, Bod, the whole reason we have those, my mom is the one that bought them for me as a Father's Day present. So we have them, we have it there, here, and there used to be a matching bush that anchored this corner spot. That matched the one I just trimmed, but it died. And the reason it died, you can see there's a little bit of life left in it right there. I'm trying to nurse it back. But it's because everyone let their dogs come through. And then they'd both like get their leashes tangled. They would use the restroom facilities in them. Just by putting those little bit of garden fencing there, people make sure that they pull the leash, keep the dogs tight and out of our gardens. So that's the whole concept behind those. No, the squirrel's grave currently is at whatever landfill the good folks at Waste Management use for all general purpose refuse. He was put, as you put it, his mob burial. He was put into a plastic grocery bag and was sent to the garbage hill in the sky.
Not mine. You fix that? 'Cause I always go back to the
There you go. I got her back on her own account. What's wild is she sits here and watches, although she's... Look guys, it's lit up even though it's not lit, which is weird. So we're gonna head back into the craft time now at this point, when Son gets back. What, baby? Yeah. I think he's gonna finish painting the garden gnome. So I think he was. Okay, haircut done. Ow! Bob Ross, yes. Not near the same level of art. It's garden gnomes, but that's the plan anyways. We started them yesterday and I think he wants to finish them today. And this was the moldable clay that's no longer moldable. It's pretty much rock hard. Blocky, go to bed. It's totally okay. I promise. Between Phoenix and Mama has a mod, we're okay. Get some sleep. Sleep is way too important.
Where's my
Have you seen a video where somebody tries to stitch all the paintings together and place them? No, I haven't, Bod. That'd be awesome though. Every day at 11:30 they have his shows, The Joy of Painting. I was struggling for the show's name. Is shown on one of our PBS channels, and typically it's just on in the background while during the day here because we watch so much PBS. So I catch a lot of the episodes. Not gonna lie, they're pretty calming and soothing. And the fact that the guy can knock out paintings like that in 30 minutes is amazing. Have a good night, Blackie.
I like that theory, Bob. Good news.
It's just like,
I don't think you do craft. You don't have to.
What?
He doesn't feel like doing craft.
Okay, can we just put a few more colors on the gnome to let it dry? If you work in stages, it's just easier anyways. Just get just the gnome.
Here, get the gnome, and then here. Get the...
No, I can use this.
Oh,
Yeah, you need the one just the one that was with the gnome.
okay. You see Bob's color?
Huh. Do you know the channel that was on, or is it pretty much in several places? My guy, what about the plate? The plate that it was on.
Is it Bob Ross?
So am I doing a little painting this evening? You're not doing any?
Can you go get this tripod, please?
after that, I'm probably just gonna go.
I don't know what to call it to find it.
I don't either. I just put Bob Ross compilation.
She's trying to make one crazy right now. Take Bob Ross Journey Forward.
It says it's roughly 22 minutes long. Okay, I will look after the live. All right, is there any
He
other?
died when he was only 52 years old. He had been fighting.
I knew he died young. I didn't know the actual age. Bod, you're still here, right? I do have another question that I picked up from the Jolly channel, and I just wanted to ask you if you could confirm or deny, if you'd indulge me.
I think he's here.
So in that Jolly show, when they came to the U.S., one of the things that they had at one of the restaurants, because it's one of their specialties, is root beer, and they were very adamant that English people are not fans of root beer, and I wanted to confirm if that's true.
Yep.
Okay,
Root beer's tasty.
so they were incorrect on the noodles being in chicken noodle soup, but correct about the British take on root beer. So the funny part is they were at a restaurant called Culver's, which is a Midwest restaurant. So started in the Midwest, founded in the Midwest, actually in Wisconsin. Very popular in our area. And one of the things they have is they have their own root beer, and it's phenomenal.
The diet is really good.
So, but it's funny. I'm like, how can you not like root beer? Now there are certain root beers I do not like. Don't get me wrong, but the good ones are amazing. But some people like their cucumbers pickled, so I get it. I get it. Great examples. You're never gonna see Mama eating foie gras.
Very true.
But you will see her chugging down some root beer at the right place. All right, now Mr. Gnome has hands and ears, which were totally left off yesterday. I honestly thought that was a beer
I can't even see him.
mug.
Oh, there he is.
I didn't realize that was a.
It's a water can.
Yeah, I can see that now. I thought it was a beer mug. For real? Dog just took my hat. Dog just took my hat.
You really, Remus?
Norman the Gnome. I'm gonna give you naming rights. Remus is being, Bod would call that cheeky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not cool. There better not be holes in my hat.
He's gonna bury it soon. He said.
Probably. I'll be honest with you. He takes shoes. He doesn't chew them. He takes them.
Remus?
I've never had him take my hat before. This is literally the first time. You guys saw this, like, first time in history live. All right, so since we've been here for the bush trimming, and you guys usually get this view, I presume that looks a little better now. A little less Don Kingy.
Nope, go around. Go around. Go. Go. Don't forget to take that fan because it is supposed to.
Yeah, why do we turn it off, my guy?
It was too windy.
For whom?
Me.
Can you point it at me then? Just turn on one, so Bod's the only one chatting at this point. We don't get the traction in this one that we do the other one. But that's okay. I did promise we were going to go live here, but I think we lost Sun to a heat-induced dehydration, swimming in the pool all day headache. So
That's probably what he
yeah.
was about.
that chlorine and everything else. So I'm glad he got 2 lappers under him because he's going to be in a world of hurt going into cross country.
I gotta give him this.
Blocky! You got to count the muttons.
Cannot sleep. You just started. You sound like my kid.
All right, Bod. Well, we appreciate you as always hanging out. Glad you could see the process we use for trimming the shrubbery. And I think I'm going to just pop into the main channel for a hot second. I'm going to pose a question in there. So do not feel obligated, either of you, because both of you get some rest, to pop in. But I'm going to pop in there, ask a quick question, because I did make a commitment to Sun yesterday, and we didn't have the time to do it. So I think I'm going to do it, but I'm going to ask the question in the chat before I do. And long story short is, it's in Roblox. I told him I'd play like 99 nights in the forest with him. So, and there's a few people in the main channel that always ask us to play Roblox. So I'm just going to pop over there, say hi, see if I get anybody pop in, and see if anybody wants to join us in Roblox to play that. So, from us to you, we appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for hanging with us. And if you're heading to bed, have a good night. Hopefully we catch you tomorrow. Otherwise, take care. All our best. See you soon. We'll be popping over to the main channel for about 15-20 minute live. So if you want to see us, Blocky, go over there. Otherwise, get to bed. Get some sleep. Talk to you.
See you, Ned.